Hi, my name is Angela. This is my first ever video for YouTube. I feel kind of odd having my clothes on. This isn't the kind of video I'm used to. um, there are tons of videos already loaded on my channel. Those are my son from, I think, age of 3. Well, he's always been very much in electronics since like age of 1. But about the age of 3, he would practice talking, videotaping it, and practice talking. So if you look at any of the previous loaded videos, it sounds like an alien. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't even remember it anymore. He's 8 now, and he talks pretty well. He's still in speech therapy. He's autistic. We'll get to him later. I'm going to have a whole segment on him. Basically what I'm doing is, I've been trying to get my own TLC series, because on a daily, weekly, mostly daily, there's always some kind of drama. Like, it follows me. It always has. Young age. And so TLC advised that try a YouTube channel. Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm not very good at editing, so chances are any mistake that I make is going to remain on this take, or any other take thereafter. I'm bipolar schizophrenic, and I just lost my train of thought. Like I was saying, I'm bipolar, mistake, number 1, bipolar schizophrenic, and that's why the name of my channel is Angela versus Angel. And don't forget about Angie, which I think there's only the 3 personalities. There might be more, but no, I'm not, paranoid schizophrenic. I'm bipolar schizophrenic, so it's easily maintained. I really should have wrote down more of a intro dialogue, doohickey, to start this off, because I'm just rambling at this point, which that's what I do anyway. I'm one of those people who either love or you hate me. And like, for instance, if I start dating someone, they quickly see that I do not shut the F up, period. And I might as well just say the F word, because all I do is cuss. I cuss like a sailor. But they say that people that cuss, or they're more trustworthy, that they're honest, which I believe those are all the things I am. Sadly, I'm too trustworthy. People walk over me like I'm a freaking rug on a daily basis. I'm never going to learn my lesson. I'm just going to continue to be me. So I guess in the end, God knows. And so all those that screw me over constantly, maybe they'll get theirs. I believe in karma. So, like I was saying, this channel is going to be dedicated mostly for my adventures and the stories, and like the lawnmower man down the road, and some of my really bad dates. I guess I should start out by saying I was married for 20 years to a narcissist. He passed away August of 2019. No, 2020. It's been a year this August. It's been, this June. Okay, I done fucked all the way up. Let me start over. He died June 2020. And now here we are in August 2021, which his birthday was coming up. That's why I got confused. So his birthday was coming up. It's coming up this month, and he would have been 44. I myself am 42. But he had a very bad lung infection that took him down. It took a couple years. Doctors gave him a year, but it was close to 3 before it was all said and done. But anyway, I was a very miserable person for a very long time, and this past year is pretty much, it's like my rebirth, I guess you could say. At 42 years old, I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm just now having orgasms this past year, but I'm going to get to that in another segment. So yeah, I'm just now having orgasms. I've been dating, and wow, is it rough out there. Very, very rough. I'm going to get to that. Like I said, many stories of my, I've recently tried to start doing sex chatting online to making some extra income, because what I do is not, cutting it. But, anybody that thinks that sex chat is easy money, no. Once again, we're going to get to that in a different segment. So basically, this channel is going to be dedicated to my daily adventures and drama that follows me constantly. My bipolar schizophrenia, my medical diagnoses, the problems I have, which is a lot when I start to explain. Yeah, y'all see. I have something called hypergraphia, which is basically disorganized writing from schizophrenia. I write like everything down. It's just constant writing, just constant. And really no rhyme or reason, but I make a lot of memes that some of them I'm very proud of. Some of them really do share, or get shared, rather. I've noticed that sex sells, compassion does not, which a lot of the stuff I like to write is kind of, you know, it means something, but those are never shared. No one could care less. No one even likes them. When I say like, I mean Instagram, Facebook. But if it's about sex, or even drugs, you know, everybody goes gaga. But that's the kind of world we live in now, I reckon. Let's see. One thing I did want to talk about is, I forgot. Right now I'm kind of going through a heartbreak, as you can see. I fucking miss him, blah, 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 blah. I'll get to that later, but I've been crying daily. I don't even know why. He was a selfish person. I don't, but it was his soul. I was so connected to his soul. I talked to his dead mama. And no, that's not my schizophrenia talking. I'm clairvoyant. This past year, I've really been picking up a lot of my gifts more than I ever did so before, which I've always had some kind of a gift. I knew that. I would still like to really explore it and try to figure out how to use it more. And supposedly I was supposed to find my spirit guide. Well, easier said than done. Being ADHD, ADHD, and all that good stuff. I'm surprised I'm sitting here right now. I'm surprised I'm able to do this. They say to meditate, but I have recently started smoking pot, which I just failed a drug test at the doctor's office today. It was when I was leaving, so I'm going to be so nervous for 2 months. But I never really smoked it before. When I was younger, yeah, here and there. But then married to a narcissist for 20 years. It really wasn't allowed, much less cigarette smoke or anything like that. But so my dad started recently growing it in my old bedroom. It's really good stuff. I mean, 2 hits. I'm a 2-hit wonder. That's all I need. But I've noticed that a lot of my gifts come out when I'm high. Mostly alone, but and that could just be, oh, you're high, you're hallucinating. No, they really do. And I'll come to some stories later, like when I was in Florida, or when I talked to this recent guy's dead mama. I was high, yeah, I was high. I still don't particularly like to do it all that much. I mean, I think it's God's natural medicine. I've never been against it. It's just something I should not do around people, for starters, because I'm out there. I'm really out there. And the funny thing is I have a chemical tolerance disorder, and I've done every drug on the planet. I'm not proud to admit that, but I have. And it's nothing has ever done anything, which I got the nickname Monster because of that. But pot, on the other hand, whoa. I really had something. I really don't like this take already. I really already want to record it. I said I was going to be all natural and just do it. But I'm already embarrassed because I sound like a raving lunatic. I really do, and I know I do. But that was supposed to be the whole selling point. That's not the word I'm looking for. But on my channel, that I'm just completely, you know, out there. I'm going to be me. I'm not going to be editing, trying to look pretty, you know, all that stuff. However, there was something I wanted to talk about. I'm really not prepared. I've been wanting to do this, and then somebody said to me on Facebook, a friend of mine, Johnny, said that when I got done writing my book, he really wanted to read it, because that is something I said I was going to do, and I'm like, who the hell wants to read a book about me? So I figured, better than a book. Nobody does books anymore, except for my dad, a few others. But I figured everybody's into, you know, it's the digital era. Why do a book when you can see my face? And say, is this bitch done talking yet? Because what am I watching? She's just rambling on about nothing. There's something. Hey, kitty, kitty. I'm a cat hoarder, according to some. I don't mean to be, and it's not. There's a drug dealer right down a couple houses down who brings these animals home, and I end up taking them in for the most part and feeding them because I'm not gonna let anything starve. And I have a whole story set up for him, and it's gonna be more organized than this, I promise. But he's a mean son of a bitch. I think he's got cops in his back pocket because I know what he's doing. Is this even recording? Is it? Is it? I think it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Damn, I've been talking for 10 minutes. Anyway. Stop. He is not a very good man, and I think he has cops in his back pocket because he's dealing everything out of that shop. And, we had it out. But like I said, that's a different story. He don't like me no more because I stole his dog, so he killed him. But he still don't like me, even though he got his revenge. But whatever, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm going to get to that eventually. I'm mentioning my orgasms already. Trying to figure out, there's something I really wanted to talk about. There's so much I want to talk about, but what I want to talk about this segment, I can't not remember. Dates I've got to talk about. I've got to talk about fish oil, all the medications I was on, my son's brothers, baby daddy. There's just so many stories I want to tell, and I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Most recently, it was this past date I had last week, and whoa, psycho. But let me go ahead and back to my son real quick. I'm going to talk about that for a minute. So my son has autism, which I don't think it's so much autism. I mean, there's hundreds of different spectrums or whatever. But I think he's going to be a genius. It's just a matter of him. Kitty cat! What are you doing? It's just a matter of him applying himself. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not really the mother type. I wasn't planning on having any kids. And with him, I mean, I do try my best. But there's so much more I know I could be doing to really help him use that wonderful brain of his. I mean, like I said, he's still in speech therapy, and he still has some stuff to work on, and being a spoiled brat's one of them, and that's my fault, and that was Daddy's fault, and, that message is coming through. I guess I could have cut that off. Daddy had a lot to do with that, but there's things he can do that I just don't get, like, for example, I had a boyfriend of a week, still my car, and the cops were here to, do the missing car report, or vehicle stolen report, whatever, and, I didn't have a tag number, so the cops were like, well, look in your, photos and see if you see it and you can zoom in. So I'm trying to do that. Here comes my son. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, baby, hold on, I'm trying to get this tag number for the police officer, and he spouted out the numbers, and I said, so we walked over to the cop car, and I said, so my son, I said, Jackson, tell the cop what you just said the tag number was. So he said it, the cop typed it in, bam, there it is, that's my tag number. How? I mean, it's like he's got a photographic memory. I mean, that's just one example, and I understand maybe he purposely memorized it, which, that's just weird for an 8-year-old, say he was 7 at the time, but like, for example, a few months back, I got my, birthday's in June. I'm a Gemini, so I'm even nuttier on top of being bipolar schizophrenic. But, so we're coming to the driveway from the school bus, and all of a sudden, we're not even halfway there, and he, tags a little sticker they sent, he's like, that big, and, baby, and he goes, running up the driveway, you got a new sticker today? And he's all excited about the sticker on the back of my tag. I'm like, why would you even notice that? But more importantly, how did you see that from, 25 feet away? He's all kinds of excited about that tag. How you doing, Possum? Possum. It's just, the year before, he was 5. He was 5 years old. He somehow broke into the teacher's laptop, took his placement test 3 times in a row, under the allotted time, got a 100, a 98, and like a 99. The system wouldn't let it be considered completed or whatever, because scores were so high in such a short amount of time, that he had to wait like a week before they could do it again. But they have no idea how he got in the computer, and he does that around here. Like, I know for a fact he hasn't seen a password. He still gets in it. Real quick, I gotta tell the crazy kitchen story. He was 3 years old. I was playing that game, Crazy Kitchen, and I was on level like 30. And the tablet's sitting on the bed, and my husband said, since when? He said, you're on level, I think it was 1700. 1700? I was like, no. He said, yes, you are. And I'm like, I looked, just, no. And so I saw it, and I got on my phone, I logged out, like, I did it. It took me 1700. No idea how. I mean, maybe someone that watches this video can tell me, because I've tried Googling it for years now. I still can't figure it out, because this isn't the only example that I can mention, but, So I logged out of my phone, logged back in, and took me level 1700. Like 2 days later goes by, and it's up to like 4,000. I didn't even know these games went up that high. Like, who the hell has played it that much to get up that high? So it's on like level 4,000, and he didn't play the levels. He bypassed them. Like I said, I've been Googling for years. How the heck do you do that? But it bypassed. Next thing I know, it's up to like 6,200. It just kept going and going, and anytime you'd fool with it, and then, like I said, he wasn't playing them, he was bypassing them. It's just, he does stuff like that all the time. And I've talked to some people that have either worked with autism children, or their autism themselves, like, as far as like guys I've dated or whatever. And a couple of them, have reminded me to really pay close attention to some of the stuff that my son likes and does. For example, he doesn't play with toys. He pretty much has no toys left. I just continuously donate them. He likes things like microwaves and radios and fans, and that's what my friend Joshua said. He said, pay attention to stuff like that. I'm trying, but I still don't. Like, he wanted this coffee pot at Walmart forever. So he finally talked me into it. I had enough money that day. I was like, fine. I already have 2 coffee pots, but fine. So he wanted the red one. Could you excuse me, cat? Where's my pen? So, give me my rosary. So, sorry. Finally let him get this coffee pot. And we come home, he does the video unboxing for it, and my friend had came over to stay a couple days, and he was like, who wants a cup of coffee? Who wants a cup of coffee? And we're like, no, we're good. He said, okay, I'm going to go hang out in my coffee pot. Next morning, 7 o'clock. Hey, you want some coffee out of my coffee pot? You want some coffee out of my coffee pot? He was obsessed with it for like a week. It's weird. Like, it's really weird. For a while there, it was clock radios. Like the little ones, like from Dollar General, or Walmart even. He had like 8 of them. Like, every time we went somewhere, he had to get a new clock radio. It's just the weirdest thing. He could care less about toys or anything. And, I mean, you are who you are, you like what you like, and that's fine. But at least he's getting stuff I can use in the future if need be, Like the fan phase he had. He was always wanting box fans, or little fans, or any kind of fan. Just stuff like that. But, I plan on trying to get more together about him and talking about that. And maybe someone out there can maybe help me see what there's something I need to be seeing. I have cognitive issues myself, so, and I'm not very smart. I mean, I'll be the first event, I'm not very smart, so I can't even help him with his 3rd grade homework half the time. But that's sad, I know. It's really sad, but I don't think he'll have that problem. I do see a lot of me in him, like the ADHD and the ADD and the OCD and all these other problems I see in him. I'm very happy that I don't see where he's going to have learning issues or anything like that. So that's very, very good. I'm just praying he doesn't get the psoriasis or the psoriatic arthritis, fibromyalgia, all the other problems I have, which, like I said, I'm going to get to later. And I'm going to talk about how wonderful fish oil is and all the medications I had came off. At this point, I don't even know what I've said, but I'm about to go ahead and stop this video so I can maybe organize the next one a little bit better. Unless y'all think this is fine. I'm talking as if anybody's even going to watch this. Nobody's going to watch me. Nobody. I know this. I know. It's okay though. I'm still going to try. This is TLC's freaking suggestion. I had my shit together for TLC though. I mean, I was dating that Larry guy that stole my car. And I had all kinds of stuff worked out. It's going to be very exciting because, I mean, it's like I said, constantly something's happening. And real quick before I end this, I'll probably mention this again later on down the road. My best friend of 25 years, we're not really best friends anymore, we're totally different people. It's kind of sad, but she's always telling me that I like drama. No, I don't. Like last year, after my husband died and everything starts going into play with my rebirth, I said to her one day, I said, you know what, you're right, I do like drama. She goes, I told you. You're trying to argue with me. I was like, okay, but I'm admitting it, I do. Not necessarily like bad drama, per se. I mean, I don't want to see anything violent. I don't, anything like that going on with my life, but I notice I get very, very bored. And I don't necessarily stir the drama up, per se. I mean, sometimes I do if I get bored and message an ex or, whatever. But as far as, like, just excitement, I get bored really fast. And I do like drama. She's right. So it took me 42 years to admit that, but it also took me 42 years to have an orgasm. Or 41 years. Almost 42, because it was in December of 2020 when I had my first orgasm. And I'm not shy at all about talking about it. I'm like, who wants to know about my orgasms? Who wants to know that? I'm a very open person. So open, in fact, that I keep my journals and such open on the top of my dresser. And anybody's allowed to read them. They can read whatever. They can comment if they want. I'm extremely open. I'm too open. Very, very, extremely, yeah, you get it. You get it. And I kind of think that's why the guy that was pressed about, I kind of think that has something to do with him taking off. He promised he would never do that, but he would always give me a reason. And I'm going to get to that later. In fact, that might be my next segment that I'm going to do about him, where I had him crying in the bathroom, and he saw that he could be completely open with me, that we're all adults. So it's very weird that he just took off the way he did. I don't understand. It's very, very weird to me, but it is what it is. I know there's a connection there. The sad thing is I don't have connections with very many people. And I know he loved me. But, anyway, different segment. But, I just wanted to introduce myself. Like I said, I'm Angela. I live in the state of Georgia. I'm 42. And I'm just now living. After 20 years with him. Long time with the depression. Where I didn't do shit. I got up to 215 pounds. I still got more to lose. I just gained 22 back this past 6 months. I don't know how. Soda probably, but I'm an animal lover. It's just me and my son. What you doing, baby? I think he's anorexic. He never wants to eat. I never do either, but he's tiny. I'm not. Which is another thing I don't think he'll have is a weight problem. Thank God, because I always have. But like I said, I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to leave it as is. It ain't going to be perfect. It's going to be me mumbling and going, huh. And that's going to be my theme, I guess you could say.
Mom?
Angela versus Angel, and this is my theme.
Can I have ice
no
cream?
editing. Yes, sir. You want vanilla?
Yeah.
All
Really
right.
with chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay, let me wrap up this YouTube
Okay,
video.
and can I have macaroni and cheese too?
Macaroni and cheese, and we don't have chocolate ice cream. We have chocolate chip.
Yeah, chocolate
Oh, okay.
chip.
You want ice cream cone? All right. I'm about to wrap this up.
Do the ice cream cone too.
Okay, and macaroni and cheese. I got you. All right. So, as you see, duty calls, and non-editing, schizophrenia, fish oil type of show. Welcome. And I'm going to start my next one tomorrow, which will probably be about, I was going to do the love of my life, but I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do my coming off prescriptions and the whole fish oil orgasm thing next. So I'll see y'all then. Everybody have a good day, good week, good evening, whichever. And I'll see you soon. Thanks. If you like me, hit subscribe. Or whatever it is the heck I'm supposed to say. I don't even freaking know. Whatever. Y'all have a good one.